Hello guys, welcome to the third episode of Unofficial News from Go Studio. Let's see what's the news of this week. First news, June 22, ABC News. American national died in UK terrorist stabbing, ambassador confirms. An American national was among the 3 victims of the terrorist stabbing in the UK on Saturday night, Ambassador Woody Johnson confirmed. Sorry to hear that news. May the dead rest in peace. Okay, next one. June 22, CNN News. 2 more Trump staffers test positive for coronavirus after Tulsa rally. 2 staffers who attended President Donald Trump's rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma on Saturday tested positive for coronavirus, Trump's campaign said Monday. Watch out, Trump, the virus is coming for you. Okay, next one. June 23, ABC News. As cases rise, Pence warns young people increasingly catching coronavirus. Vice President Mike Pence warned on Monday that young people across the country are increasingly test positive for coronavirus, a trend that's been worrying experts as nearly half the states in the nation are now reporting overall increase in infections. Come on guys, listen to the expert. You not really think your life is worthless, right? Okay, next one. June 23, CNN. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson revealed a big relaxation of lockdown rules. Prime Minister Boris Johnson has announced that people across England will be able to go to the restaurant and pubs, hair salons, museums, and cinemas from July 4. In the most significant relaxation of restrictions since they were imposed 3 months ago. Wear the mask, keep social distance, and don't be too careless. Next one. June 24, CNN. Novak Djokovic tests positive for coronavirus after Adria Tour event. Novak Djokovic has tested positive for the coronavirus following an exhibition event he organized in Croatia. Sorry to hear that. He's one of my favorite tennis players. Hope he'll pull through soon. Next one. June 26, ABC News. As universities plan for students' return and amid coronavirus, some schools worry about risky culture. Heather Adams, a rising junior in American University, recently came to terms with a new reality. She won't be heading back to campus in Washington, D.C. this fall, though her school announced precautions to help keep students safe from the novel coronavirus. Adams said she wasn't convinced. My suggestion, don't risk your life. Next one. US travelers unlikely to be allowed into EU as bloc reopens. Diplomats said. Travelers from the United States are unlikely to be allowed into the European Union, as the ambassador of the 27 member states has agreed in principle to criteria as the bloc begins to open up to international travel, several EU diplomats told CNN on Friday. Let's think it that way. If your neighbor were badly ill, will you allow him to be a guest in your house? Okay, next one. June 26, CNN. Tennessee reports highest daily number of new COVID-19 cases. Tennessee has reported its highest number of new cases of coronavirus today since the start of the pandemic. The state has reported 1,410 new cases of coronavirus, which is the highest daily number of the new cases reported to date. The previous highest day was June 19, which is when 1,188 new cases was reported. It's just not the time to reopen, not yet. Next one. June 26, CNN. Suspect shot dead and 6 hospitalized after stabbing in Glasgow city center. 6 men was hospitalized and a male suspect shot dead by armed police during a major incident in the city center of Glasgow, Scotland, in which an officer was reportedly stabbed. May the world back to peace. Next one. June 27, ABC News. Church warned to stop claiming COVID can be eliminated with air filtration. The Attorney General of Arizona issued a warning letter to mega church that claimed its air filtration system killed 99% of COVID within 10 minutes. Wow, even Donald Trump won't say anything stupid like that. How amazing. Next one. June 27, CNN. Can millions of more street vendors save China from a job crisis? Beijing appears divided. For years, China staked its future on world-class manufacturing and new technology. Now it's having to contemplate a simpler and older solution to its looming job crisis, involving millions more street vendors. And the idea is exposing division in Beijing. Well, I don't know if it will work, but at least they tried. Better than someone who talk only but doing nothing. Next one. June 27, CNN. China opened an embassy on tiny remote Pacific island. The opening of a Chinese embassy in Kiribati, a nation of 33 atolls and reef islands in the Central Pacific, might have seemed strange, particularly during a pandemic. Just 3 other countries have embassies in the island state: Australia, New Zealand, and Cuba. Come on, why US can open dozens of military bases across the world, but China couldn't even have an embassy in other country? Next news. June 28, China Daily. US COVID-19 cases surpassed 2.5 million. Johns Hopkins University. The number of COVID-19 cases in the United States topped 2.5 million on Saturday, reaching 2,500,419 as of 4:35 p.m. According to the Center for System Science and Engineering at Johns Hopkins University. God bless America. Next one. June 28, China Daily. Latest on the novel coronavirus outbreak in China. Chinese mainland reports 17 new COVID-19 cases, including 14 locally transmitted in Beijing. It seems it's never an end. I guess we could only put all our hope on the vaccine. Next one. June 28, China Daily. China's longest-serving national maker, Shen Jilang, passed away at 91. Since 1954, she served as a deputy to the National People's Congress, the country's top legislature, 13 consecutive times, spanning over 6 decades. It was she who proposed the clause on equal pay for equal work between men and women, which was written into the first Constitution of the People's Republic of China in 1954. Thank you for your serving, and thanks people like you, so the law of this nation can make progress and go further. Thanks. Okay, that's all the news of this week. Watch more news on Unofficial News. See you next time. Bye. This is Ghost Studio.